What up, people? How's y'all
What up?
doing?
What up? What up?
Happy Pride to everybody who celebrates.
To everybody, it's definitely not the companies this year.
Ooh, listen, we jumping head first. Let me tell
We
you
just said we
something.
weren't going to talk about Pride this episode because we were going to save it, but here we are.
Yeah, we got something coming for y'all. For actual Pride, but I do want to say something. They got that list of companies. So here's the thing. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm not. Because what it was last year, it did feel like pandering. How they was just all of a sudden, soon as Pride come here, they want to throw fucking rainbow penguins and all kind of shit in their damn stores, and they're not doing that this year. So on one hand, I'm like, well, at least they're not faking. But on the other, I'm like, I'm tired of spending my gas money with these people who clearly telling us, they don't give a fuck.
I don't have a problem with the pandering. We live in a capitalist society. Holidays are about making money. They
Mm-hmm.
do all the shit for St. Patrick's Day and Christmas and all that stuff. So why not? And I feel the same way about Juneteenth when people act like, no, give me all the Juneteenth stuff, all the Juneteenth paper plates and all the napkins and tablecloths, all that shit. I want Juneteenth everything,
It was it
just
was
like
the
you do all the other holidays.
it was the paper plates. What it was, they said, it's the freedom for me. I'm like, okay, all right.
Yes, I want all that stupid shit.
What's good, people? You see, we jumping straight into shit and everything like that. You know what's so crazy? I realized we don't even be telling folk our name or nothing. We just take for granted these niggas know who the fuck we is.
Okay. Well, I'm BA, y'all.
Oh,
Wisdom underscore stature on I guess Twitter.
right. Listen, y'all, Lou, all the good shit like that. Lou underscore M underscore cipher on the Twitter and the Blue Sky, all that shit like that. Look, I still fucked up the damn. Now look, I'm sitting up there telling my editor. Anyway, we we got some shit to talk about, y'all. You see, we excited and
We
everything
didn't
like
have an
that.
episode. We didn't have an episode last week. I was getting my damn wisdom tooth pulled.
Oh,
That
let's
shit.
talk about it.
I went to the so I had cracked. I had thought I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I thought I had all four of my wisdom tooth. Apparently, I don't. I don't know what was going on, but I chipped my back tooth. Right. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
how I chipped or when it chipped. I was just feeling around back there one day and it was chipped. I was like, damn, let me go to the dentist. So I was telling them my back tooth is chipped. And when I got in there, they was like, baby, that's your wisdom tooth. And I was like, y'all not finna pull my wisdom tooth on a whim like this? Because I've always thought a wisdom tooth was like something like more severe than just a regular, pulling of a tooth.
Yeah.
But it really not. I mean, they did it the same day. I was out of there like in a couple of hours. Um,
Listen.
but I have the recovery or whatever. It was okay. I didn't have no pain. I was taking all my medications and stuff. But yeah, I was that would kind of like freak me out when they told me I had to get a wisdom tooth pulled. But I'm here.
Listen.
Have to get it
I
done.
chew I chewed one of my wisdom teeth up by mistake. That's how I lost it. I'll never forget that. And mind y'all, I'm gonna sound super country when I tell this, but basically what happened was I was the crib and it was somebody's son over there because this is right when I first moved to Atlanta. So we chilling and whatnot. We had already did a little sex, so we was eating. But we gay. We do shit in reverse. Happy Pride. Anyway, so me being me, I made some jambalaya. You know what I'm saying? But I
Okay.
fucked around and undercooked the rice, which I
Okay.
don't know how I did that. So I'm eating, so we sitting out eating, and both of us crunching because the rice is undercooked. And I'm trying to play it off and whatnot, and but he was being a good sport about it. He was still, so we both sitting there eating crunchy rice, and so one kernel it just gets particular. I'm
Tore
like,
your
God
teeth up.
damn, nigga,
Ugh.
I done chewed the whole fucking tooth up. I didn't realize until I swiped my tongue across the back of my mouth and like a whole half a tooth gone. And yeah,
That's
I had
how
to
it was
chew
for
that
me.
bitch up.
That's how it was for me. I was like, when did this happen? But
Right.
we back here. I was thinking about this earlier today. It's so different being on YouTube and then coming from being like not people seeing you because
Yeah.
it's not until I get on this motherfucker and I'm like, nigga, you ain't got no haircut, you ain't got no beard edged up or nothing. You on this video. But anyways, we here. I guess we gotta start. I mean, I probably need to start like being more aware of that or how I look before I get on here. But
Listen,
it
because
is what it is.
at one point in time, you was giving him a cute blouse every week. I was like, look at my friend, giving him a blouse. And look,
I guess
it
those
was
the
so
weeks.
funny
I
because
guess those the weeks I have a haircut. I feel like put on a shirt.
hey, let me tell you something. Anybody who don't know black men, I don't give a fuck, gay, straight, bi, whatever. Black men is something about when we get our haircut or our beard shit. You gotta get clean real quick, just one time. If it ain't but to go to the grocery store, you gotta let people see you in your fucking glory. Cause I'm telling you, we all fine as fuck when we get our haircut. I don't know what it
Absolutely.
is. Like, as soon as you get out that chair, oh, you ready to cheat. I tell anybody, you ready to cheat. I can't be in a relationship just got on a damn. You start acting different in every damn thing.
What you been up to this week?
Shit, so my bedroom flooded this past weekend,
Oh damn!
and yeah, a water pipe busted another apartment, and so like
Did you file
like
a renter's insurance claim?
huh?
You filed a renter's insurance claim?
So the only reason I didn't do it because I nothing was damaged. Like the way
They weren't gonna ask you that.
you know what? Now I feel stupid, but anyway,
It's not too late.
So basically what happened was I woke up one morning, I'm squishing on the floor. I'm like, oh my motherfucking God. And then on top, so then they came, took care of it, everything like that. And so they was like, we gotta move your bed. And I'm like, oh my God, that bed. So all right. I was getting rid of my bed anyway, because let me tell you something about my bed. My bed was truly God's strongest soldier. Nobody understands what that bed has been through. I have not had sex with a man under 200 pounds, and I can't tell you when. That bed had been through, like literally, the headboard was hanging on by a string,
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
foot part was coming loose, all the slats that fell from under that whole then the shit was super low anyway. So basically, long story short, I ended up on this past week, I got a new bed. And I went on here and got a new couch too, because why not? So yeah, I was
Listen,
furniture shopping.
we both buy furniture because I just got a new bed and my couch is on the way. Listen, I told myself when I was putting this bed together, I said, your ass is too old to be breaking beds, having sex. Like you need, like we're not doing that. We're not doing that again.
I done broke every bed I ever had.
Like
Fucking
not necessarily breaking the bed, but you know how these new beds they come with those slats abundant, and those will
yes,
break. So
yes.
I used to like rebuy slats, and I'm not doing that again. Or there's a way, or you could just get a old school like a what them things is like a
No, like plywood and put up under the bed.
no like a shit. Somebody know what it is? It's like a rail bed spring or something thing that
Box
sits up
spring,
on box
a
spring.
box.
Something I don't know. It's something that I used to have too that was like super sturdy that couldn't break. But I'm sticking to this wood, and I'm gonna be a grown person and just not be animalistic in my fucking bed, breaking
Well, I'm
beds
not.
and shit.
I
Like
ain't gonna
I'm
tell
not
y'all
doing
no
that no
lie.
more,
I
huh?
wouldn't. I'm not. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Look the bed I got. That bitch is steel. That bitch holds 4,000 pounds. And, and trust and believe, this weekend, I'm about to see how many of y'all sons I can
You
get in
gonna
that
test it
motherfucker
out?
to test and damn straight into that fucking bed. Think it's a fucking game. I tell motherfuckers all look, I don't lie to no goddamn about it. I ain't new to this whole shit. I'm true to it. I just walk in my damn truth. Like
Listen.
I already hit them up. I already hit the starting line up. Like, hey, look, got a new bed, so y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to pull up.
You know what's
Separate
so
days, not
funny?
all at the same time.
Speaking of people's sons or whatever, ever since I moved back to Dallas, I never like reconnected or contacted or like rehooked up with my old pieces, my old hoes,
Really?
I guess. Yeah, I just never. I don't know. I don't know. I just haven't. I haven't hit none of them up. I
It
guess
be
I guess
like
because
that though.
I really been having sex with the same person too. That's another thing too.
Aw.
But oh no, I'm not in a relationship or anything. But I just been having sex with the same person because it's just sometimes it gets overwhelming. Like just fucking multiple people and stuff. And even if they are
That's
regulars,
exhausting.
it's like I just be like, I one person, like I don't really need that. And also I feel like the hunt doesn't excite me anymore.
At all. At
So it's
all.
like it's just I don't know.
I done got to the point now where I understand why people pay for sex so much. My granddaddy used to
It's
always
the
say, sex is one
convenience
of
of
the
it.
cause.
It's the
Yeah, because
convenience of it.
let me tell you something. It just not saying because I'm not at pay for sex years old yet, but I ain't saying I wouldn't be. But it just I don't be want to do all that talk, man. Yo, because my thing is, I'm not one of me. I don't get off on trying to talk fly to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I have zero game. I don't do that spit game shit and everything like that. I'm gonna keep you personality. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I ain't no boring motherfucker. But at the same time, bro, I don't want to go back and fucking forth with you and you know what? Listen, I'm trying to put your ankles by your earlobes. Can we just get to that part? I ain't got time for all this. What Bernie Mac say? Put your head right here. Just put your head right here. Like shit.
Listen, I'm
I'm
not fucking with you. I'm not
I'm,
fucking with you.
I mean, yo, people don't know. I work. I have a demanding job. I'm always tired. I go to bed super early. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So on the weekend, all I need you to do is come through. Don't get it twisted. I ain't no wham bam. Motherfucker. We can sit down and we can. Damn it! I just took the long way around describing a boyfriend. That's how I got it. No,
Exactly.
I took the
Exactly.
long way
I'm
around.
not. I'm not. I'm over. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of over like a lot of meaningless sex. Like that
Mhm.
doesn't mean really don't have anything. Not saying I gotta be in love with the person, but like,
Yeah.
can we like can we have some drinks or something before we fuck? You know,
I only fuck
like or
people that I like.
that's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Like I only want to fuck people who I can do those things with. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Let me tell you something. Anyone who I'm having sex with, like I'm a huge proponent of, uh the I say it all the time. I hate the way people try to take the friends out of friends with benefits. Friends with
Yeah.
benefits. The word friend is literally in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like I can go do a hookup to do what a lot of y'all motherfuckers be want to do. You know what I'm saying? You just want to come through,
Right.
take the drawers off, and blah, blah, blah. So first of all, I can't do that shit no more because nigga, I am in my 40s. You know what I mean? It takes a few more minutes for the blood to move. Put it like that. Like
Hmm.
I, we it takes I
Tell
like
me
in my
about it.
20s, sure, you can just come through the door and nigga, I'm about to be 42 this year. Hold on, sit down for a second. Let's talk. Give me about 15 minutes. But
Yeah. Let me. Yeah. That's all I be wanting. I mean, that's all I be wanting. Somebody that I wouldn't
listen,
mind. Somebody that I wouldn't mind spending the night, like that type of shit. Not saying it may be. Are we describing boyfriends?
we're literally describing boyfriends, but we just without saying it. Like honestly, it's one right now. He's leading the running. I hope he don't watch this. I think he kind of do, but if he do watch this, he done seen it. He know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. He's kind of leading the pack right now. It's one right behind him. See, my problem. I'm again telling all my business. Here's the problem I'm at right now. It's two of them motherfuckers. I'm trying to get them two niggas to fall in love with each other because I'm not making no
Oh,
decisions. I tell people all the time, anybody who know me, everybody know me. I'm not a monogamy guy. That is not my bag. It's never gonna be my bag. So what I need you two niggas to do is really start fucking with each other. I'm trying to be the Lisa Bonet. You know what I'm saying? And they Jason Momoa and Lenny Kravitz. Because Lisa Bonet did it.
do your
Lisa Bonet
thing.
had them niggas damn near in love with each other.
Do your thing. But
So listen,
what's been going
y'all niggas
on?
got to convene with each other. But anyway, y'all, y'all know we jumping this shit, telling all our damn business. What we jumping off into first? There's a lot to talk about.
It is. You know, I want to real quick. I don't watch. Do you watch the WNBA?
I do not, but I support the girls.
So I don't watch it, but I remember watching, like, I watched the very first game of the WNBA back in, I think it was like 96, 97 by accident. It was by
Now,
accident.
now we dating ourselves here.
Right, really dating myself. It was one Saturday. I watched it one random Saturday, the very first game. This was back when, like, Leslie, what was her name? Cheryl
Oh,
Swoops and Lisa Leslie them was playing. Okay, but so you know about this Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark shit.
Oh,
It's really, really, that's a really, like, the only thing that really be like sticking out about the WNBA, in which it led to that what you mentioned earlier about Ryan Clark and RG3.
oh my fucking
That's what
God.
clicked. That's what kicked that off. And so if it feels like, so if I follow this correctly, Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark for the national championship in
Mm,
college championship. And so
mm,
ever since then, it's like, from what I can tell from just being on Twitter, which is a very racist type of environment.
mm.
So what I can see from Twitter is like, ever since that moment, a lot of racist people became Caitlin Clark fans.
That's exactly what happened.
And a lot of her fans are like just racist people. And
They
and I
don't
don't
like
think,
her.
and my question for her is, maybe she has addressed this, but maybe not enough. But
Mm.
when are you gonna address that? Like, you have the biggest part of your fan base is racist. How are y'all gonna make her the face or the star of the WNBA, and her support comes from a bunch of, like, racist people? That doesn't make sense to me.
So here's the
Now,
thing.
I also don't believe Angel Reese should be the star of the WNBA because she's not that great of a player.
Here's where I'm at with it, because admittedly, I don't keep up with the sports ball, but I keep up enough with this shit to understand. So here's the problem. Um, you described it perfectly. And Caitlin Clark has addressed it before in the past, because she I'm trying to remember, it was last year. It was in a magazine, if I'm not mistaken. She did address it. They're doing the same thing with Caitlin Clark that they tried to do with Taylor Swift. They tried to make Taylor Swift MAGA Barbie. You know what I'm
They really
saying?
did. They did.
And then until this is why I will always respect that woman. Taylor Swift, she came straight out with her chest. That is not
Yeah.
me. I don't support that man. I don't support his people. That's not what we do over here. And she's done it
Yeah.
twice, to my knowledge. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
do it. You gotta do it until, like, it's not that's not on you anymore. Because it's on her right
Exactly.
now. It's not on her it's on her right now, in my opinion. Like, real
And
bad.
and you're right. She needs to address it again, because here's the thing: when those girls on that court and they trying to do like that shit that I mean, not Ryan Clark, RG3 bitch ass did, trying to use all them racist dog whistles to attack. Basically they're trying to use Caitlin Clark as the stick to get at black women. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like I said, she's gonna have to make conscious efforts and very visible strides against that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they're trying to paint her as something I don't even think she is. I don't think Caitlin Clark is this heinous, horrible person. You know what I'm saying?
Me
I
either.
think she plays hard.
I think she
She
could
plays
probably be
hard. She plays
racist.
tough.
She could
No,
probably
she's
be
not.
racist. She could probably be racist. You don't think she could probably be racist?
I don't think she's racist. I
She's
just
from
think I just.
Indiana. Ain't she from Indiana?
Ooh, and that's racist. Indiana racist as shit. Put it like this. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say,
saying she is. I'm saying it's a possibility. Because,
no,
like,
I'm
you
not.
won't, like, but
As a white person in America, I feel like, of course, I'm more than certain if she's from Indiana, she knows some racists. But I don't think she's, the only thing I really think, like, I think Kayla Clark is a lesbian. I don't think she's a racist.
Listen, they say she got a boyfriend, child. I'm just glad. I'm just glad whoever was like styling her stopped giving her purses because that was not believable. Like she was walking in. She was walking to the like games holding those purses like they were footballs. Like, girl, put that purse down. Like, you do not have to have a purse walking in here. Like, it's okay. It's okay. They already got you in these clothes that's wearing you. Like, you don't need that purse. What does Caitlyn Clark got in her purse?
Skirt with this Inspector Gadget coat on top of it, and she was so uncomfortable. And I was like, look at her walking like a. That girl was walking in there with them. You know how Annalise Keaton used to walk on How to Get Away with Murder. That's how Caitlyn Clark was
Yes.
walking in them damn games with them fucking heels. That is.
She gotten better though. She has gotten better walking in those heels because at first, when she first got to the WNBA, it was like, oh my God, why are they doing this to her? Just give her a cute little tennis shoe outfit or something. Like, what are y'all doing?
Let this girl be the boy she wants to fucking be. I don't even think she wants to let her get that flock of seagulls haircut that all the white lesbians get. Let her put on a pantsuit, get her a deal with Nike so that she can wear some kicks to the day. Like, let her be her. Stop trying to make this girl be like this sexy, girly. That's not her bag, and that is okay. It's so funny, again, going into my business a little bit. I'm going through the same thing right now with my sister and her daughter. Cause my niece, that's my favorite, that's my baby. My niece is my baby. My sister's daughter, that is my heart.
Uh-huh.
That's the niece out of all my nieces and nephews, that's my heart. But she's not a girly girl. She's a tomboy. She likes hoodies. She likes baggy pants. She's just, she's not that girl. My sister keeps trying to make her be like, my sister made her wear a dress to some little wedding thing there.
Mhm.
This ain't funny. This ain't funny. My sister made her wear a skirt. Why my niece sagged the skirt? That girl so much, man. She gonna sag the skirt. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh my God. Are you
That
serious?
was so fucking funny.
Anyways, enough age Reese and Caitlyn Clark. I just want them to stop that. Like, yes, Caitlyn Clark is it's a star in the NBA, WNBA, but Angel Reese is a star. Period. And
Keep
and
saying that Caitlyn Clark is she's who they watching the games for and shit like that. All them other girls out there, Asia Wilson, fucking there's an Angel. What the other gal is? Paige, the white girl that's going with
ain't
the
she the
other
new
girl.
one, right? Paige
It's
is
a
like a new one.
it's a bunch of them. It's because this is a new season or some shit like that. But again, oh my God, I'm sounding like a whole punk out here. I really don't know nothing about no damn sports. Speaking of sports, so super quick side note. I
Uh-huh.
saw it came on Twitter basically, where they showed they have a female NFL with women playing football, but the women are basically out there playing football in like panties. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
have
I've been
on,
seeing it. Okay, you said NFL. It threw me off. It's not NFL. They just out there
no,
playing football. Okay,
yeah,
yeah. I get what you say. Yeah.
it's a women's football league,
It's a women's
and
football league, yeah. And they be in
they got
panties.
pads and shit on, but they wearing like
They
sports
got the
bras
shoulder
and
pads, but
panties.
they got panties. Yeah. They got
And
shoulder
so
pads and panties on.
here's my issue. It pissed me the fuck off because if the women could be out there like that, why can't we get that for the NFL? Do you know how tuned in to every game I'd be if I could see Ezekiel Elliott and some motherfucking some little hot hoochie short? Nigga, I'd be
I
tuned in.
mean, they already in leggings.
I know. I want them wearing what the women wearing. I want them niggas out. I want to see cheeks. Nigga, I want to see jock scrap line, motherfucker.
You
Nigga,
can't see jock strap line. That's what I'm saying.
I
If you watch
know
somebody, you can't see it.
that should be hot as fuck. I mean, for full disclosure, for those who don't know, it's two things that a nigga can wear that'll make me propose: a jock strap and a suit. Nigga, I see, but I be looking at, especially when they be having the white pants on. I'm like, God damn. I just wanted to bring that up real quick because again, I just feel like, you know, what we do on this side, we could do on this side. Put them niggas out there in some motherfucking Duke shorts and let them play ball.
Anyways, did you
Damn
hold
it.
on? So I don't listen to this person's I can't even say his name right. I don't even listen. Kaytranada.
Okay.
I said it right. That's
Kaytranada.
Kaytranada, right? Kaytranada, right?
Kaytranada.
Got it right.
Charlie the ran
So,
Kaytranada off the internet.
so apparently this Kaytranada guy, he's a DJ, right?
Yeah, he's like a producer, DJ. Yeah, that's his thing.
Okay, so apparently this guy is black. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and
Yes, he
they
is.
and somebody posted a so Drewski did that skit when he would like make himself white,
He's six ass.
and somebody posted that picture and said, "This is me trying to get Kaytranada's attention," and it went viral. And he ended up like blocking everybody. And for a while, he was on there like defending himself to like different people, and then he ended up like deleting his page.
Okay. Here's my thing. Oh my gosh, there's so many places I want to go with this. First things first. Kaytranada, beloved, honey bunches of oats. By no stretch of the imagination did any of us ever think that you dealt with black men. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way first. We all know your type. You alti, freeform lock wearing, septum piercing having, Sanskrit tattoo on the fucking rib cage niggas,
Crystal charging,
crystal charging, motherfucking wide leg jeans with the frayed
sage
ends
burning.
wearing, fucking Skechers shopping from Gazooks and fucking Hot Topic shopping niggas. We know what y'all like. We know what y'all like. It's okay. We still listen to the music, my nigga. We was cool. You know what I mean? But the problem is this. Every time one of you get exposed for liking white men, y'all do this crash out. Why? If that's what you like, that's what you like. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying it, but why do y'all have to get weird about it? That was the thing with me with Kaytranada. It was like, you doing all this spazzing out, deleting your page and shit like that, all because niggas just stated the obvious. You the one sitting, it's a picture of him literally laying on the bed, and you see a white man just standing over him with the white feet on the damn mattress. What were we supposed to make of that? What were we supposed to make of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Here's my
understand.
thing. Here's my thing. I just feel like when it comes to interracial relationships, it more so speaking to when black and white, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, the jokes are gonna fly. That shit is funny. But I just have a problem when, particularly the black person, it's like this self-hating person, and it's like they they feel like they're. I'm trying to say the right thing. Um, they feel
I'm
like
gonna let you say the right thing because I'm gonna say the wrong thing in a second.
they're just they're dating these white men because they're like it's something that they're like dealing with themselves. It's self-hating, and it just comes out and shows like the ones that just like argue with people and stuff like that. It's like, why are you doing this? Or the ones that like when somebody be like ask them why they met why they date white guys or something, and the first thing they do is talk about black guys and not talk about the white guy they're with. Like stuff like that. It's like it's just that type of stuff. It's like that's what I don't like about it. You don't have to like shit on
Mm.
black men to get like a white man. And it's like usually these white men that they getting, I mean, they don't even be getting like the fine white men. It'd be like sixes out of tens. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it don't
I
even be
said
nobody to. It don't be nobody to like brag to take home to. Like it ain't nobody to brag home about.
when I tweeted about it, I said they all get the white men who look like driver's ed teachers. That's the white men that they get.
Gosh.
So everything you said was nail on the head. Here's the problem. So any of the swirl people listening to us right now, here's my thing. And this is me. This is Luke. This is Luke speaking for Luke, myself. This is my issue with y'all. Okay. It's so odd to me that it's always the black half of these interracial couples that are fighting for their lives all the fucking time. It's always the black half on the internet arguing with every fucking body. They are
Talk about it.
always doing the most. Them white men don't say shit. That
They don't
white
say
man that you with, that pink dick motherfucker is laid in the bed while you fighting the whole motherfucking internet. You're really fighting his people, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? And you doing all this, and he just sitting up there not doing shit. Personally, first of all, I couldn't live with that part. Second of all, you got the other part exactly right. I got one time, one. All I need anybody to do is show me one. Show me one interracial gay couple where the white one is even in the same ballpark of attractive as the black one. I will wait. You will never fucking see it.
Because black men, those type of men, they lower their standards when it comes to white men. Like
Absolutely.
they would
Absolutely.
never date a black man that's in the same like uh uh league as the white
Right.
man they're with. Like
No,
they
they
wouldn't
wouldn't.
do that. It was an interracial couple that went viral here not too long ago where I think these are people who run Deviant, the white man and the black. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but it's it was a white man.
Mm-hmm.
It was a college athlete, black dude, younger
Mm-hmm.
black guy,
Mm-hmm.
athlete, nice body, and the white guy was old, bald, and
Yep.
bearded
Yep.
and fat, and it was like neither one of y'all will be able to do that with your own race. A young athlete, a young white athlete is not gonna date your older, because he wasn't
No.
old, your older fat
Mm-hmm.
balding ass, and
Let me tell
vice
you
versa.
something. Let
And
me tell
vice
you
versa.
something.
That black dude would not date an older, bald, fat black dude.
No, at all.
So
You know what I'm saying?
that's what
So
pisses
it's
me off
like,
about it.
but the reason they do that is because the man being white is the prize. That's the prize. That's it. All he has to do is be white. You
Just
know
be
what I'm
white.
saying? Because I asked one of them that question this past week. Why is it you in the gym, and that's they always dating a gym bunny nigga. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker this motherfucker shaped like goddamn John Cena. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
you out here doing all that. You in the gym 2 times a day, starving yourself, surviving on motherfucking creatine and goddamn Instagram likes, all to go date Jack Black. You doing all that to go date Jonah motherfucking Hill. I need you to love yourself more than that. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all want to convince us that these men are so attracted to you. They're not attracted to you. That's all you can get. Because let me tell you something. What would be considered a top-notch white man, he not even gonna breathe in a black man's direction. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You're
they're
you're
into it.
a Ryan Gosling gay, a Chris Hemsworth gay. I'm using these for examples. White men who look like that, black men don't exist to them. And the thing is, the niggas who go for them, they know that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
therefore, you have to settle for being with this fucking middle school principal looking ass motherfucker because that's the only type of white man your motherfucking ass can
Oh,
get.
Pete Buttigieg looking ass.
Yeah, and exactly. Then what's so crazy? You look at all these pictures where they all on the beach and shit like that. Let me tell, and again, let me tell y'all black asses something. You stop going to that gym. Stop going to the gym. Stop working out. Don't look how you look and watch how fast he cast your motherfucking ass to the goddamn side. That's why we get so irritated with y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
can't see y'all don't want better for y'allself. Because let me tell you something. One thing to know in two motherfucking show, I don't want nothing white but teeth and sheets. But best believe if I go get one, it's gonna be one you can't do nothing but say, God damn about. That's it. I promise to
That's it.
God. If you think I'm gonna lower my standards to deal with them motherfuckers? Hell, the entire fuck no. If I'm going to get milk, I'm going to get the best milk on the shelf. I don't want that shit that's about to
Okay.
expire in one motherfucking day.
Okay, RG3. Yo, that was that was diabolical. How many milk tweets they pulled up that he had posted?
Did you see that shit? That motherfucker, the one that got me was when he had the baby to his titty talking about something, the baby drinking chocolate milk. I'm like, you self-hating coon.
It's very kinkish in a way. Like
It very much is king because again, they're deriving a sense of worth. They're deriving pleasure. They're getting off on the fact that their partner is white. That is it. It don't matter what they fucking look like. RG3 wife looked like fucking Steve Carell. And goddamn it, he talking about, oh, she's a tall glass of milk. They don't even have to be fine. That's my thing. Like I said before, if you gonna go with a white man, at least get a fine one. At least get a fine one. I don't understand that shit. Y'all have all these standards for the black dudes you date. He gotta look like this. He gotta have this. He gotta do all this. But yet still, you go out there and lay up on the goddamn Al Bundy. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
you know what? Also, too, I noticed a lot of the black guys who date white guys, their standards when it comes to black men is very unrealistic
Absolutely.
for their league,
Absolutely.
especially for their league. They be very unrealistic for their league, and it's like, uh,
I'll
you
be
gotta be
mad as
realistic.
hell. And my thing is, then they want, then that, because see, I run into this issue a lot because I've said it before. Damn near all the men that I'm attracted to are attracted to white men. I don't understand it. All the ones I'm into white men. So I have to have these fights constantly. Motherfuckers are gonna look at you, gonna look me up and down. I'm like, motherfucker, I just watched you walk in here with a werebear. That's what's on your back. And you looking at me like I'm chopping meat. Man, you get the fuck off or I chop you in your motherfucking throat. Like you sitting up there, this motherfucker, look at this motherfucker. This motherfucker shaped like a goddamn river troll. Like, I kid you not, I never forget. I was in Palm fucking Springs. This is a while back. And it was this old badass motherfucker. And so, you know me, I'm not shy, So, I'm talking to him whatnot. And he giving me that dismissive, and then I looked who he was with. I'm like, fam, that's who you with. That's who you fucking on. This motherfucker literally looked like Golem from Lord of the Rings. Like, that's what you got on your back.
Like Harvey Weinstein looking ass.
I'm a white man with that damn witch wart in the top of his eye right there. You got warts and shit. Skin
Listen,
sliding
Palm
all off
Springs.
everywhere.
Palm Springs is where they take their little black boyfriends. Though you was in their territory.
Oh my! And,
That's
and,
where they
and, 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 and
take.
here's the thing about me. The funny thing about me is, so white men have a type of black man that they go after. I am not
They
that
do.
type of black man. I could walk through a sea of white gay men, they will not say nothing to me.
You know
I'm not
what?
what they go for.
I feel like this is what I've always said, and we gonna move on from this. But I feel like when it comes to like white people dating them and being
Mm-hmm.
friends with them, it's very rare that you can find one that doesn't have it in their subconscious or even knowing it that they feel like they should be above you at all times. Like they should be like, if you don't put them on a pedestal, if you're not putting them and
Mm-hmm.
whiteness on a pedestal subconsciously,
Mm-hmm.
even if you like, even if it's not anything outwardly or whatever, if they feel like you're not doing that, even if they don't really realize that's what they're feeling, they're turned off by you. If you
Oh,
don't
listen.
if you don't center whiteness, you probably won't have any white friends.
If you don't acquiesce to them, or if you, or no, or what? Here's what it is. When they're confronted with your blackness, it's
Yeah.
like it blindsides them because it's
Mhm.
like they forget that you're black. You know what I'm saying? Until
Oh yeah, they
certain
have to forget that you're
situations,
black. They have to forget that you're black. They have to be able to
and
do that.
then it's like, oh shit, you're a nigger. Like, it's just it's just that whole thing. It's just, I don't know. Again, and I'm saying all this, y'all. Do not. I'm not shitting on interracial couples. Date who you want to date. I know quite a few that are cool. You know what I'm saying? I said it before. I said it myself. It's quite a few white men. I look at like, okay, he's attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, a red-haired white man can get a lot from me. I say this. I love a ginger. However, it's just we don't live in a post-racial society. We don't live in a post-racial world, especially where we are right now. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I don't want to do the legwork that it would take to date a white man. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the other thing that I always find with interracial gay couples. Again, I ain't talking about straight people. I'm never talking about y'all. Y'all have your own thing over there. But with the gays, it always seems like the white half of the couple is in like some accelerated learning program on blackness all the fucking time. I'm not teaching you this shit, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
teaching you how to see me as a person. I'm not teaching you
Yes.
how to value
Yes.
me outside of my physical attributes and my
Yes.
skin color.
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna argue
teaching
with
you
you.
that.
I'm not gonna argue with you that I don't need a haircut when I do, but because you're white, you don't understand that I need a haircut. Like stuff like that. Like I don't need you asking me why I spend so much money on my lotions and stuff. Like all this stuff is what people who date white people who have told me that they have come in contact with.
I can't do it. And it's like, and my thing is, and here's the thing, especially at these big ages, fam, you're not about to walk around acting like you're discovering some shit for the first time and you in your fucking 40s. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here, well, I didn't know it. And well, it's not on me to teach you how to be a decent human fucking being. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that
Yeah.
doesn't come pre-installed in you, me and you just cannot fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all don't demand anything of these white men. You just want them to be there to be white so that
Right.
you can feel somehow better than the rest of us.
Child, moving on from this bullshit
Listen,
because
please.
we can keep going on that, but so as we said at the top of the show, Pride is here, and the first, I guess, not really the first, because the first Pride Black Gay Pride event is, I think it's Houston in Houston Splash in Houston, the 1st of May. But
They still do
DC Pride, huh?
they still do Splash in Houston because I feel like
They
Splash. I feel like that was when I was a teenager. I was hearing about Splash and shit.
Splash was my first like Pride event back when I was going to I went to Prairie View, so the Galveston was like a 45-minute drive to go down there. But yeah, Splash was some Splash the I don't know if they still do the beach part. I don't know because I don't see pictures of it anymore. But the beach
Right.
part was very raunchy when I went like in 2002. No, I went in 2003.
Mhm.
And then I went back because a friend of mine wanted to go and he had never been before. This is like 2005, 2006. And it was
Mhm.
still like so raunchy. Like, just could you just
Listen.
imagine? Do you remember that picture of those guys that was had those cereal uniforms on them J setters and they all had a different cereal like
Wait, that was
airbrushed
then?
on their shirt? Do you remember that?
Yes.
That was at Splash.
Oh my
Like that's what
fucking
Splash
god.
was. Just a hot country mess. But
I
anyways,
remember I remember seeing one. It was one of the sisters. He had like a bathing suit that had a train to it, and like they
that's
were holding the
Splash. That's Splash. That's that sounds like Splash. That absolutely sounds
it
like Splash.
was,
But
but you know what's so
anyways,
crazy? I love, even though, put it like this, I'm not attracted to that type of guy per se, but I just love the fact. I love how extra we are as a community. I love that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this is the time. Just go out here and be extra. Be you. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
Right.
You know, I don't want to
Right.
fuck you though.
So what what you want to do is make sure that you're giving off the right energy for what you want to attract, according to one sissy down in look, let me stop calling this man a sissy because I don't even know him. This guy this guy went to DC Pride that happened Memorial Day weekend.
Uh,
DC Pride is a good time though. I haven't been since 2018, 19, no, 18, but it's a
I ain't been
really
to
really
DC in almost 10 years.
it's a red. You know, DC is my favorite city. Like,
Really?
I would actually move to DC, but the thing with that is, by me having Gizzard, it's like I feel like for me to like live in a neighborhood that's like safe to walk him and everything, I can't afford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, DC too high to live in. I can't afford DC. Like you,
So,
but anyway, back to the
but yeah,
back to
but
this
anyway,
boy.
DC and the energy. So it was this one guy who made a video and he was saying that how all his friends were getting numbers and stuff at DC Pride and he didn't get any numbers. And he said the reason why he didn't, and mind you, this is an attractive guy. He says, and you know, I'm saying that because that matters in our community, right?
Mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm. Listen, keep it real.
especially at DC Pride when the finest of the finest of us goes to this event.
That's the point I'm gonna bring up when you get through with this. I put a pin there.
So he said that he didn't get any numbers because he was giving off husband energy. And he wanted to like he's trying to find he's trying to find a husband, you know, down to the pride. And his friends was giving off like hookup energy or something like that he was saying we're gonna be start playing these
He
videos
was
for y'all
dragging his friends.
soon. But yes, he was really dragging his friends. But I mean, I'm thinking to myself, how lame are you?
So fucking lame.
First
So
of
fucking
all, it's lame. It's a little bit of jealousy that I sensed, and because you didn't get no numbers and your friends did. Do you know how many? You know, I've gone places and been places where my friends, you know, was getting hoes and getting the boys, and I didn't get any. I mean, but that's
It
just how it
happens.
goes. It just wasn't my night. You
You're
know,
gonna have an off night.
it just wasn't my night. You know, I mean, you big up your boys that did, and you go about your night. Like, why are you acting like this?
So I saw the video. I saw the video. I saw the young man. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. It was he. So whatever little town he was from, it gave small town gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was from Boston, Arkansas, or motherfucking Dayton or some shit like that. Just some he might have been that nigga in his city, his little town he was from. Bam, you're coming to Black Pride in DC.
DC.
You do realize the baddest motherfuckers from every major city has descended on this place at one time. You're not just competing with one type of nigga. You competing with the fine motherfuckers from Atlanta, from
The
DC, from Philly.
quality, the quality of all the different cities, the quality and the
I'm talking
finest.
right.
Like
What
you get
what no scrubs coming to DC? You know what I'm saying? The best of the motherfucking best. You know the best hoes, the best everything, all that shit like that. Then on top of that, it's summertime. These motherfuckers been in the gym, like I said earlier,
yep.
not eating, surviving on validation from other people all fucking year, so they can be out here shaped like goddamn gods. And you
And they
thought you was
crop
gonna
tops and shit showing they
listen.
listen.
And you thought you was gonna bring your ass down here because you chicken stick colored and you was gonna pull without. I'm gonna tell you another thing where he fucked up at. Because I saw through the whole fucking thing talking about something. He give off husband energy. It wasn't the energy you was giving off, bro. You came in with that high post shit. You came there with that fucking standoffish, didn't want to talk to nobody shit. Because
Yes.
let me tell you how sad you gotta be to go to a motherfucking pride and not be able to pull nothing. You gotta be the saddest motherfucker in the world. Motherfucker, you can go out to Pride on accident and pull niggas. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what everybody is doing. Everybody is hooking up at Pride.
That's all they doing. Ain't nobody out there looking for they fucking forever, nigga.
I mean,
You out there
some are and some find them, and that's great. But like
right.
to talk about you didn't get none, that's a you thing. I know
That's
I can speak for myself. I know that I can come off as being not like uninviting and unapproachable. And I try to like some years ago, I try to like fix that. Like I try
mhm.
not to like I try to like when I'm in like a public setting, I try to like at least smile, even if I'm not smiling at nobody. Just not just have like a a a, a still face. I used to like
That's my
fold my
problem.
arms a lot. I used to fold my arms a lot. I don't do that no more. Like little stuff like that you can change that will make people start approaching you.
Yeah, cause look, ugly niggas getting play at Pride. You know what I'm saying? You think everybody out there cute? No, everybody out there cute, but it ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's your energy. You know what I'm saying? Just
Sure.
like because the same thing you described, that's my issue too. I have that real bad when I go places because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. This is something I have to get over with myself. I tend to be not uncomfortable, but annoyed by huge throngs of gay men. I don't know why I get aggravated, but that's some me shit. I have to work on that. You know what I'm saying? I have to stop going places and my energy comes off real, you know, and you know,
Yeah.
but even with all that, best believe I can still pull buku people's son out that motherfucker because at the end of the day, I'm still motherfucking me. You know what I'm saying? You thought that you was gonna go out there being light skinned and standoffish and was gonna, be the bull of the ball in goddamn DC during fucking Pride. It also gave his first Pride too, because I was looking at his outfit. My nigga, I ain't seen a button down like that since Jay-Z changed clothes. And your motherfucking ass thought you was gonna come out there
It,
dressed like that and just be light skinned and think niggas was gonna fall all over you. Get the fuck on some fucking well. Then on top of that, a lot of them niggas was down there at fucking work. Speaking of, speaking of, I'm not gonna call his name because again, we're in a space of where we might be wanting to talk to people as guests in the future. But
okay.
a particular porn performer, I wouldn't say he's super popular, but I know you know him. I'll tell you off
Okay.
camera. But he made this comment. I know as soon as I say it, some people gonna know who I'm talking about. But he made the tweet about somebody wanted to wait until they're size 40 in the waist to hook up with him. And I'm like, fam, humble yourself before life do it for you because all you niggas, all you sex work niggas, let me tell you something. I'm gonna quote my granddaddy real quick. A choosy hoe is a broke hoe. You talking about you only want to hook up with this certain type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? But if we saw all the men you had sex with for money, you'd be looking real dumb right now. Because let me tell you who don't pay for sex. Light skin, nice body with a big dick. They don't pay for sex. You know who does pay for sex? Fat niggas, ugly niggas, old niggas. That's who y'all fucking. Y'all not. That's the thing. I get tired of these sex workers acting like they out here fucking dimes and shit like that. You not fucking
You know
no.
what? It's funny because they give the illusion of that, and it makes a lot of people think that they too can have somebody like fine and pay them the fuck. And I think that's why a lot of their like OnlyFans don't be successful, is because
No,
they think that yeah, they think they supposed to like get paid to fuck the niggas of their fantasies. And it's like that's not how they work.
that's not how it works. Let me tell you something. If you commodify your sex for a living, you're going where the money at. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I say, motherfuckers who look a certain way, they're not paying for no sex. Why they paying for sex when people throwing ass and dick at them constantly for free? You know what I'm saying? That party they had all y'all in a tizzy. The body boys threw their little party saying if you wasn't built a certain way, you couldn't get in, and y'all was mad about it. What y'all mad for? I
Listen,
don't
why
understand what
would you
y'all
want to
mad about.
go? Listen, y'all know I may have gone to a sex party or 100 in my day, right? So I ain't been since 2019. But back in the day, I made a done a thing or two at a sex party. Why would you want to be at a sex party where nobody else is gonna want you? Like, why would you want to be in that environment? There's sex parties for everybody. And let me tell you something about DC sex parties. Them sex parties are very, very, very strict and be exclusive. And it's like, if you don't already know that you're gonna get in the door already, don't show up to those parties. Like, not saying that if you don't already know somebody that's already in there, that's how those parties work anyway. Like,
They
it's
think that they show up because they think they're gonna be the affirmative action fucking let in. Like a motherfucker gonna see them and you gonna be the one fat nigga they let in. Like it don't work that it don't fucking work that way. And here's the thing again. The and y'all do all this behind these body boys. Let them have their party, because guess what? They also gonna be at the regular nigga sex party. And you know who gonna be in there getting fucked? Them.
listen,
You know how
it's
many of these
it's
muscle niggas that be sitting up there talking that high post shit that I done had bent over at somebody goddamn set.
as
They,
someone who's
they,
been as someone who's been to in my day, who's been to all the different types, been to the ones that's for the body boys, because I've had a body in my day, so the one
listen, you think I was born with a fucking overhanging gut in the ass like Play-Doh, bitch? I was fine at one fucking time.
So I've been to the ones that's like super exclusive for the body boys. You show up, ain't nothing there but it's like just the porn boys are just all in there fucking each other basically,
Right. That's all
and
it
they
is.
and people they know, and then there's the other ones like that are a little bit more like I guess better, I guess, are the ones that are just like don't have those restrictions. And just like if somebody in
Mhm.
there you like, you can have sex with them. You can be your own restriction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be your own filter. Like, you don't gotta go in there and fuck everybody. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's been times I've gone to a sex party, didn't have sex with nobody.
Right. Plenty of
But
times.
because I don't fuck people for I don't do sympathy fucks. Like, I'm not gonna fuck you just because you there, or fuck you just because we in the same environment together. Like, no,
No.
if I don't want to fuck you, I'm not gonna fuck you. Um
I'm gonna also tell y'all, I'm gonna tell you what a lot of y'all problem is too. You bitches shallow and you ain't got no right to fucking be. I get so tired of you motherfuckers. You want to be built like hell, but you don't want to fuck other people built like hell. Like, why would you not
hmm,
want your, like, seriously, these niggas, you wouldn't be attracted to your damn self. So what the fuck I'm supposed to do with you? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, but speaking of sex parties and things, and this is also gonna lead into something that like I want to talk about, because I feel like as someone that has had a very sexual deviant past, I can speak on like some shit, right? So it's this. I think we mentioned the last time we was here the 96 lows guy. Did we mention the guy
Mm,
he was he we gotta explain this to people. He's what you call a cum dump in the gay community, where they
yes.
post up at a hotel and they just like multiple men and different men come um have sex with them, ejaculating them. I don't know if we can
Yeah.
say this stuff on YouTube, but anyway.
Listen, we really be pushing the limits, but it is what it is. They know us.
But that's what he is, and they normally get on Twitter and talk about how many they took over the weekend or whatever. Apparently, he took 96 in one day.
And y'all, oh my God, all the conservative gays came out. First of all, I
And
do want
this
to say
was
one thing real quick.
but
I, he took 96 and I was disappointed. Bitch, you was far away from 100 and you just said, what point did you just be, at what point did you just get up and just be like, enough? And just let it all just like, what
it, it probably wasn't no more dicks in town willing. He done
I
had
mean,
96 of them. And
I promise the God of 96, you four more people would have came through.
he was in Raleigh, North Carolina when this happened. I'm
Oh,
surprised he got
I thought it was in
96.
DC.
No, he was in Raleigh, North Carolina when this happened. I'm surprised he got 96. Oh, if he was in DC, nigga, he would have got
In
that
Raleigh?
100. He would have got that 100 in DC. What are you talking about?
He would have got that 100. He would have got that 100 in less than 12 hours. But yeah, that's super impressive. You in Raleigh, North Carolina. So that means niggas traveled for that shit. Because ain't
But
that
see,
many posts in Raleigh.
here's another thing though about that. He showed like fine black guys fucking him, but you know that ain't 96 fine black men didn't all fuck him,
Hell no.
right?
That's why I don't understand how they do that shit. Bro, you
And
don't know who back there fucking ugh.
and I think that's what made a lot of people mad because the niggas he showed was fine, and they felt away because they can't get one, and he get 96. And a lot of people, a lot of it was jealousy. I don't care what nobody say. And then
A
people start
lot of
talking
it was
about
jealousy, but a lot of it too was this thing. It's just this moral high horse that so many black gay men like to ride on. That's so
it's so
fucking annoying.
weird.
It's
It's
so
so weird.
strange because my thing is the way that as black gay men, our sexuality has been policed so
Mhm.
much over decades. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everything about our sex is under a microscope already from everyone else. Why the fuck do we want to do that to ourselves? I don't fucking understand it.
What
This
pissed me
whole
off?
Go ahead.
What be pissing me off is the ones that like they be thinking they be trying to act like they're like on moral high ground by talking about sexual health, but they really just show how much they lack about sexual health.
They don't know anything.
Like the ones that be talking about it, they get on there and they tweet, um, prep don't protect you against STIs. I'm like, nobody
No
on
shit,
prep
Sherlock.
thinks that. Nobody on prep thinks that. Like, what are you talking about? What's the point of you saying that? Like,
And then on top of that, it's so ignorant because again, you like even though I'm old enough to remember a time when so many of us were literally just dropping dead. Mind you, I know it was bad in the 80s and the 90s. I was a kid then. I ain't that old, but I'm old enough to have cognizance of that particular point in time. In the
Mhm.
80s, literally, and talk to some of them older gays who survived. They'll tell you people, you would see somebody one day, the next week, they the size of a toothpick, the next week they dead. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
that was one thing I did really, really like about the show Pose. They did a really good job of illustrating the panic, the fear, just how
Yeah.
horrible that time was, particularly for black gay men. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And to know that we lived through some shit like that and we came out on the other side as a community, not just with more knowledge, but with actual medication and drugs to help us all live as, better,
And,
healthier
and
lives. And
motherfuckers
you
shit on
shitting
it.
on it.
Motherfuckers shit
And you
on it.
shitting on it.
Same thing with with Doxy. They be talking about you gonna develop a resistance to. I'm like, what are do you know how much Doxy you gotta take to develop a fucking resistance? And it's like, what doctor do you have? Who's your doctor?
They don't have doctors. That's the thing. A lot of these people saying shit like this, they're not getting tested. They're
A lot of them
not seeing
scared to
after
get
their own
tested.
health. Hmm?
A lot of them scared to get tested.
And let me tell you something. So that and I can speak to that.
And the stigma and like all this stuff that y'all doing, not educating people on what prep is, not educating people on what it means to be undetectable and be on your
Mhm.
medication and all this stuff, not knowing that type of stuff is what keep people scared from doing shit like getting tested and stuff.
And then on top of that, you have to think too. Right now, this I don't even want to call it an administration. It's a fucking regime. But whatever the fuck Trump's regime that we're in right now, they're literally trying to take this all away from us. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
not trying. They're already taking away the cut the funding for like any type of like HIV studies or anything like that. PrEP and all that stuff. That's government funded stuff. That's done.
And that's what I'm saying. So what happens when you don't have access to PrEP anymore? You know what I'm saying? Now y'all gonna see us sit on that same fucking high horse, because at the end of the day, no matter if you have sex once a year or 1,000 times in a fucking day, as gay black men, we are in a high risk demographic for all this sexually transmitted shit. You should be out here talking to these fucking baby gays, making sure they on PrEP. I tell all the young boys, whenever if they ever ask me go get on PrEP immediately. I'm talking about go get tested and start PrEP right now. You know what I'm saying?
They
Because
don't even. What pisses me off too is like too sometimes like which at pride events you go to like the white pride events, they're like signing, I mean, getting people set up to get doxy and all that, not doxy but get on PrEP and doxy
yeah.
and like showing them how to navigate it even if you don't have insurance and all that stuff. Like that's what you see, that type of stuff at like at the white pride events. At black pride events they pull that fuck ass testing van up there. While testing is important, it is, but we're in 2025. Like, you could be bringing people testing with, then giving people, the resources to go get PrEP and doxy and all that stuff. But they do it because they get a grant for like doing the testing, and so it's a
Mhm.
money thing for them. And like, who the fuck wants to find out that they have something
I
in a
was
club
laughing.
in a club parking lot?
Look, I didn't want to say it because I started laughing because I remember I'd never forget this. This is in New Orleans. This ain't funny shit.
Somebody
This
found out they was
was in New
positive in the
Orleans.
parking lot.
It was in New Orleans, and it was doing Decadence one year, and they was outside of Oz. It's a club in New Orleans called Oz. They was on the other side
Uh-huh.
of the street, and they was doing testing. And what it was if you got tested, you could get in the club for free. So it was this whole long line of people getting tested. But you would be on the other side, you would be in the club, and all of a sudden you hear somebody go, ah,
You
they done
lying.
fucking, I swear to God. I swear to God, I almost died out there laughing. I didn't laugh in front of nobody, but it was like every
That's
few minutes.
like that's terrible. Like, why would you want to like people to find out like in these type of like environments? That is insane. Like I've never, that
I'm
never
drunk
sat
as
right with me. Like, bitch,
I'm
I,
drunk.
girl,
I'm
I
drunk.
don't
I'm
know if I
high.
got something, but if I did, I'm not gonna find out tonight.
And right before I get ready to go in the club, I do a fucking rapid test, and that
Before
bitch come
or
back.
after, girl.
I'm going, bitch, I'm gonna fucking die right there. It was so funny. I was in the bar, I was drinking, and all you was hearing outside was niggas going, ah, every time somebody would come up positive. God forgive me for laughing shit.
That's insane. That's insane.
I'm like, who thought of this? Whose idea was this?
It's crazy how they been.
Holy
I
shit.
I remember when I was at Prairie View, we had some testing, and they came back with the results. And if they didn't have your result, I didn't know it at the time, but if they didn't have your results, if they didn't give you your results there, they told you to like come somewhere else or whatever. That means you was positive.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I did not know that,
You
and it
remember
was
the first time?
like, and it happened to this guy that stayed in the dorms or whatever. And I think he kind of like figured it too, because he was like somebody that probably was like already more like, this was new to me. This was my first ever HIV test. And he was I think he kind of like knew, and he was just like, oh, it don't matter. I've already been tested anyway, and da 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 da. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. If
Mm-mm.
they didn't give you your results, it was somebody else who brought it up to me. But you know how crazy people are, like how like weird people are. Not I ain't gonna say weird.
Uh,
That wasn't the right word, not at all. How uneducated people was and still is, because this happened in 2000. This is my freshman year in college, so this had to be in 2002 to 2003, and I had went to go get tattoos like a
mm-hmm,
month or so before with
mm-hmm.
with some people, and I had saw them coming out of when I was getting my HIV results, and then like they saw my HIV results, and they were like, "Okay, so since you don't have HIV from getting a tattoo, that means I don't have one either." Because
It's that kind of logic, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's people who still think that way. You know what
because
I'm
we had went
saying?
got tattoos together at the same place about a month prior, you think because my HIV came back negative that you're negative too because we went to the same tattoo place.
And this is why we need to be talking more. This is why it's so
Yes.
important to because you got motherfuckers thinking negative results don't trickle down, fam. I'm sorry, they just don't. Like, come on. Like, I listen. I remember my first test.
Positive ones don't either. So that's why you gotta go make sure you go get tested.
Listen, when you sitting there, I don't. And what's so crazy is even being. I've been on prep for years at this point, but every
Mhm.
time I still be waiting for them results, I'm still sitting there like,
It's
I don't know
very
why.
nerve
It just
wracking.
you be if
It's very nerve wracking. It's
it at this point stage, I know I be tripping, but it's just in that moment you reviewing everything you did, like, God damn, I probably shouldn't have, I probably should like how many times did I
I probably
bother
should
you?
have went to that. I probably should have stepped in the dark room that one last time.
Oh my.
You know, 2 times was enough. That third time probably did something to me.
Oh my
They probably
God.
got me that third time.
That nigga was cough. That nigga was coughing in that bitch. Like, oh my. Okay, all right. No.
All right, let's move on to something else. So, this is something that you brought up that you said it was a tweet or something about what's your coming out story?
Oh boy. Ooh. So here's the thing with me. I have I feel like I have 2 or 3 coming out stories because I it's like everything happens with me in stages.
I do too.
and
I do too, but I don't have anything that's like a really like
yeah,
crazy
me either.
tale.
So, well, the main one, I guess, my mama, she found out when I was 15 because she found porn on the computer, and
Oh
my
wow.
stupid ass lied and talking about some. I think we got a virus. We got a. I'm like, anybody with conversation, you got no virus, and all you see is big black men and fucking.
Oh
But
my
shit,
god. That happened to me too. So I had left. I had I had came home for the summer. I leave my BGC page up on basically what's the family computer, and my little sister found it and went told my mama.
oh my god, I remember
And
I
I
was
told her there was.
watching.
I was telling my mama like, "This is a pop up. Like those are pop ups. That type of stuff just be popping up. That computer got a virus." I said the same thing. Like this pop up. My mom was like, "How your picture on there?" Like, girl, mind your business.
Look, it's fucking but you know what's so crazy though? After that, no one else found out. I just told him. Like I never forget my auntie, me, her, and her husband. We was at Applebee's, and this is the auntie who was Jehovah's Witness. So she was just saying just all kind of wild shit about gay people, and so I just bust out like she said, because she messed around like, but they should just, Jehovah's gonna kill them and destroy them. So I said, oh, so I
Oh,
should die.
girl,
Look,
Jehovah, girl,
I,
I
I
would.
looked at, I said, oh, so I should die. I said that shit when I tell you, her husband choked on the chicken. He was eating like one of them chicken crispy things. He choked, and my auntie literally turned like green, and I'm just sitting up there like, well,
Listen,
should I? You
that's
know?
how I am now. I would make the room uncomfortable. So the very first time coming out, I never. there's been things like things gay things that happened that like my parents caught me in, but I'm gay
Mm-hmm.
never left my mouth until I was 33.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was the first time I'm like, okay, let's stop pretending like let's remove the elephant out the room. I'm gay, y'all. Yeah, I'm gay. Like, why are we fucking around? Like, I'm gay. But anyways, like all these series of events that have happened, y'all. Yes, I'm gay. I'm gay. Did you need me to just say it?
It's so crazy because the thing is like, and what's so crazy was shout out to the people who had like these horrible coming out stories. But me, I ain't gonna lie, I tell people like I don't know what it is to have this horrible coming out. Cause and I hate to say this, especially during Pride Month, but I think
Mhm.
the whole coming out thing it's dramatized because it's just like nigga I'm not making this no spectacle. I'm not waiting to Thanksgiving to tell the whole I'm not doing hey it just
Oh
is what
no.
it is, you know, my
So
people.
my folks always knew because I was a very like an effeminate like little boy.
Mhm,
I kind of I grew out of it with age as I got older, but
mhm,
like I was a feminine little boy. And I kind of like started growing out of it like around high school, in the middle school, high school. But that's one way. That's one thing. And then two, my mama found a letter in a suitcase, one of my suitcases that she borrowed when I came home from school for the summer, that this dude had wrote me, my ex, about,
come on 4 page letter.
yeah, a letter, a love letter, whatever. And his name was Adrian. So I told him, I was like, that's a girl. And she was like, Brian, stop. And then, but I'm gay never like left my mouth. So it was that situation. Then it was the time with the computer, what I just told you. Then
Mhm,
it was um it was like something had got back to somebody or something. It was just like people started talking a little bit, and then it was like all this stuff, and I was like not necessarily denying it, but just
mhm,
ignoring it. And then one
right.
day, me and my mama got into an argument, and she would always bring that up or whatever, and I was like tired of her like using it against me, and I was just
Mhm,
like, yes, I'm gay. And when she was not expecting like because she always knew, but she was not
mhm.
expecting me to like say that. And my sister was there, and my sister was like, and my sister was like, yes, I'm gay. And then she was like, my mama, she was like, the Nene meme when she like jumps back and like is shocked, like that right there. That's what she did. And she was talking to my sister. She was like, "You heard him? You heard him? He just said he's gay." And my sister was like, "Girl, yeah, you don't know." And that's what.
Listen, my thing is I wasn't bringing no girls around. That was the dead giveaway
I've never brought a girl home. Never,
ever.
ever.
Like it just, and the thing is, they knew they because so my thing, I wasn't effeminate. I never was. I just, I just, I was super neutral about girls. Like
Right.
I was 15, 16, 17 years old, and it was like just, girls were just of no consequence to me. I
I
didn't
mean,
care. I was like, okay, titties.
people was telling me I was gay before I knew what gay was. So why the fuck are you?
You was
So
one of them little boys.
So you mad at me because I recognize what I am now? Like, goddamn, y'all been calling me gay all this time. I
Listen,
can't be gay now. Like, I can't really just be gay. Y'all can only pick on me for it. Like, girl, bye. Fuck out of
they
here.
wanted me. They wanted me to be into like Janet Jackson. Like the Janet's my queen, but like they wanted me to be sexually attracted to Janet Jackson. So, nigga, I'm sitting up there
Oh
watching.
no.
I'm watching Suge Knight on TV, caught up in the rapture, and they like, why? I'm like, you just don't understand.
I
That was
knew at
my
a
first crush.
I knew at a very early age, not even like on some sexual stuff, but I just knew that I did not see little girls the way that other boys saw the little girls. Like I just
I
didn't see
got
it that way.
I got suspended in second grade for kissing boys on the playground.
Oh
This was
wow.
gonna be it. This was gonna be it for me, regardless. Like, like I said, I ain't new to this shit. I'm true to it. You know what I'm saying? It's been strictly dickly over here for a very long time.
Listen, it's been fun.
Listen,
Let's wrap this up.
right? Because we was gonna go on and on and on and on. But anyway, listen, y'all like, rate, subscribe, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating Pride all this month. Like I said, in episodes to come, we got some shit coming up. So, y'all
Stay
stay tuned for
tuned.
that, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. Got to happy Pride, niggas.
All right, talk to y'all later. We out.
Bye. Now, what record? Oh, there we go.
Bye.
Stop recording.